Yeah, MHP Romania has a history of almost 10 years. So we started in 2014, was the company founded, and it developed very well. So we found exactly what we expected at that time, and it fulfilled. We came here because we saw the chances, and we saw that the country will develop, and the quality will develop, and exactly, I would say we were at the right point here. We started quite early to train people, to find the right people, and we created a fundament which we are profiting now. Yeah? We grew to almost 600-700 people this year. We will grow to 800 people. And I would say our expectations were fulfilled fully.
How would you characterize the business environment in Cluj and in Transylvania, where you operate?
Yeah, so the business environment in our domain of IT, I would say it's a special one, because mainly I see it for Romania, it's a driver for innovation, it's as well an economical driver, but of course I see the difference between the normal economy in Romania and the sphere of IT. And I hope, and I'm convinced that at the end the mix will bring both up. Yeah? So we have the IT services, we have as well industrial investment as well from abroad, but on the other side we have the traditional industry, which has to keep up more or less the pace. But I'm convinced that with this investment by IT, it's a big asset for the country, and of course, as I can see back on 10 years of development of Cluj and other cities in Transylvania and all over Romania, I see that I think this brought a lot to the country and was a big asset for the development of the country in the last 10 years.
Could you mention some highlights of the cooperation between MHP Romania and Babeș-Bolyai University?
I would say there was one highlight, and the highlight was at the end when we started the company in 2013. One of the first things we did was signing the sponsoring contract with Babeș-Bolyai University regarding the German line of informatics. So I think it's an ongoing highlight. I remember the times when we were discussing about how should the collaboration work, and for me it was as well a highlight for the company, but as well my personal highlight. Of course there were milestones like when the first students finished a bachelor. There was a highlight when we extended our program to the master program. Of course it was a highlight that last year we could sign an extension of another 3 years, and we could sign as well the collaboration. We widened it up to the FSEGA, to business administration. So I think for me, MHP Romania and Babeș-Bolyai somehow belongs together. So there's not only one highlight, it's an ongoing highlight.
I would like to ask you, what would be the prerequisite for a good cooperation between the academia and a firm like yours?
I would say it's about, at MHP one of our main values is partnership, and it should be a partnership, and a partnership in business and in life. It should be on a long term, and it should be supportive. So we believe in that the partnership only can be successful if we don't have short-term expectations. So when I was remembering in the year 2020, in the year of the pandemic, there was the issue that many companies stopped their summer stages for students, and we did everything to make it possible, and we initiated an online program for students. So even if in this year maybe we didn't have the need of so many young people, we invested, we were striving for helping or for supporting the relationship. So this is very important. So our support is not only we don't make the calculation how many people will we hire next year. So it's on the long term, it's And that's why it's so important for us, and I think this is the most successful point. It has to be, there has to be goals which are not only in the business sphere, it's more than business.
What could be done and should be done in order to broaden the cooperation between, let's say, the Babeș-Bolyai University and MHP?
I would say we are...
part of Babeș-Bolyai, let's say.
To be honest, we are, as well with Dr. Christian Zakaria and Dr. Mihaela Dragan, we are very well connected. We are discussing all things we can do together, and I would say there is not so much to do, which we can do more, because at the end we have two spheres. I believe in the university are responsible for to train the people, to teach the people the basics they need in their career, and we are responsible. We want to have one step into the university to show the people why they learn, what they can achieve, maybe what they should focus on. But at the end we have two spheres, and we are connected. We have the right interfaces for that. So for the moment, I'm more than happy with the collaboration, and I don't see any big efforts we could do for making it better.
Could you expand on the cooperation between Babeș-Bolyai University and MHP in the field of education, with the tutorship, with the co-tutorship at the bachelor and master's level, and all the other initiatives and activities that are common to the two?
I would say in general we cover all. We were even involved in the caravans when we went to in the first years to Timișoara, to Bucharest, to Sighișoara in the schools to make advertisement for the studies. And now it's working quite well, because one year after the other, people is coming from the same German-speaking schools, so this is maybe not necessary anymore. When the people start, they're invited to MHP. We give them insights about what a company is doing. We are involved in the summer stages. We are supporting the Babeș-Bolyai University with teachers, with all the projects they do. We send people. We invite the people here as well to participate on projects. I think we are very well connected and very well supportive in whatever fields. Of course, it's always a challenge to find the people who does it who wants to go the extra mile and to be involved in the university sphere. Yeah, most of our students are from Babeș-Bolyai University, so normally they like to go back and teach their younger colleagues what they were taught before. But I would say we cover more or less all the life cycle of a student.
For the future, in what directions do you think that the cooperation between the two could expand?
Yeah, so there was, I would say, concerning where we started with informatics, we are involved in the bachelor, in the master. We extended it to business administration. Maybe we could widen it to all German line of studies, yeah, because of course there are other quite interesting study lines which are interesting as well for us. So maybe it's not about an intensification within one study line. Maybe we should cover more study lines, maybe all German study lines, which we already did one step. Yeah.
And for instance, common research projects.
This is a good idea. I would say we did it in the past. Yeah, it's our MHP Lab concept. So we had some research topic where I would say, did applied research. Yeah? So we had some questions to answer. We gave the students a budget and a time frame, and we got quite interesting results concerning as well using artificial intelligence. So yes, it's a good point. We want to intensify in that field, and I think this is a good. I think we profit both. University, the students are motivated to apply what they learned, and for us, yeah, we get results maybe which we wouldn't get out of our daily business.
I would have a last question. Your company has a very large spectrum of activities, and I would ask you, what would be the project that you would like to implement in Cluj, given that you have 10 years of activity in our city, and you know our city, you know what it's missing and what should be done. What would be the project that your firm could very well implement in Cluj? Whatever domain, mobility or IoT or logistics. I see that you have a broad range of activity, of frontier technology activities.
Yeah. So what should I say? Romania stands for I would say for two things: for services as well for innovation. Yeah. So we have many people who are doing as well support for long-running projects, but on the other side we have artificial intelligence. We have companies which are really front runners in this topic. So it's always, how to say, the challenge for us as a CEO or for the company to find as well the right projects where we are a step in front. So we did these research topics on artificial intelligence. I think one topic will be as well automation. It will be to find and to be at the right moment on a new topic. Yeah? So to have the leadership in a special topic. This is still what I'm striving for, and I think this is what our people has deserved and what they want to see. Yeah? That we are not only delivering services which are well known. We have to focus as well on new topics where we can go into a leadership company-wide or as well international-wide.